Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, my YouTube channel, and welcome to my walking room, study room. Today I'm going to tell you about Ruby programming language, and I will explain how to run it on Eclipse IDE environment. After paraphrasing, explaining the installation steps, we'll start with our Ruby programming lessons. Before starting this, I would like to thank you for your interest for my Python courses that I have prepared in last weeks. This time, after completing Python tutorial, we'll go with Ruby programming language. Thanks once again, and I would like to describe the required steps so as to run a Ruby program by means of a plugin in Eclipse environment, Eclipse IDE environment. So just here I summarized the required, the necessity steps here. First of all, we have to make a Google search so as to find the required link for the relevant web page. This is ruby-lang.org. So after that, when you decide which version you'd like to download on your PC, just you go on with the download page. And after download is completed, you have to make it run so as to be sure that it's working perfectly. And you have to, of course, make sure installation is okay. And after that, you have to run Eclipse environment, Eclipse IDE. You have to open Marketplace tab, and after Ruby search, you will see Ruby DLTK plugin. So after installing this plugin, maybe it's gonna take time for a few minutes. You have to come back once again your Eclipse IDE environment. You have to create a new project for new Ruby, or you would prefer to open an existing one. And there you go, open my channel on YouTube and enjoy lessons there. I would like to mention once again www.youtube.com/user/Hasan There you go. So I would like to mention once again these steps on my shared PC screen. As I said, just you can enter here ruby-lang.org. So you choose this, and you go on here, and which version, it's up to you to download it. And after downloading, you make it run on your hard disk, and you open Eclipse IDE once again. And here just I would like to show you the marketplace segment. Here here you type Ruby, and in this case it's seen as installed because I have already installed it in my machine. And after that you come here, and you find and you open a new project so as to run your Ruby scripts. And in Eclipse IDE I have already prepared some lessons for yourself. Just I can close this one, and by means of this lessons, we will go step by step and we will see the required lessons. Okay, I have already prepared some of them, and here I would like to show some hints about IDE, Eclipse IDE. We can select a project here, and we could run the existing program by clicking here, and for the time being that is enough, I think. As far as we go on with our lessons, you will get familiar with Eclipse IDE. If you are already familiar with this environment, no problem, just we can go with our lessons. Okay, in the screen you will see my working screen of Eclipse IDE, and here just for caption purposes I will keep my small webcam here. Maybe it's gonna help my poor English pronunciation so as to open via my lips. So we can go with our lessons. For today's lesson, I prepared 13 snippets, Ruby snippets. At the very beginning, for curious ones, you may find it too easy, silly as I can say, but step by step I will increase the difficulty level of my course material, course content. So be patient and learn and digest all bits and pieces of Ruby programming, Ruby syntax, so as to be a good Ruby programmer, just I can say that. Okay, as usual, with each programming language, I prefer to use hello world phrase. In Ruby, the keyword puts just does not correspond to print command with other programming languages, but somehow similar to, because it's gonna print out hello world on the screen. Okay, and you have to mention with this quotation marks, and it is up to you how long your string will be so as to be printed on the screen. Let's go with our next Ruby demo. Here I give the examples in a combined manner with print command and puts command. If you use pure print command, the printout will be concatenated manners, not like in other languages in separate lines. Just you can see what I'm saying. Just let me narrow a little bit here. Okay, with our puts, the first puts command, hello is printed out on the screen, and after that I prefer to use print command so as to show the difference of print and puts commands, like this. Hi there, Ruby. All these three different lines of commands will be printed in one line, and after that another puts will be appended to this line. And if we prefer to leave an empty line, so you can use backslash and structure, and it is another testing tag and testing text. So there leaves an empty line, and after that it is written on the screen. So by using another puts, we'll print out another line, and another puts will be print out another line, last line. So just you can see that we're here using puts command, so it prints out line by line, but it can be used print command, so as to be careful about using it, as it is different from puts, in fact. So let's go with another demo here. Okay, in Ruby language, programs will be written within begin and end block. So this is the keyword to print out any command, to be executed any command within this block. So let's go with another one. Here I would like to show you variable assignment and simple operations with it. Here I assign 8 to my first variable x, and after that I use puts command, and I assign this x value to another variable y. I use once again. So just simple, but you have to see assignment chain here. You have to see. Okay, and here another example with a Ruby program. I here assign a variable as x, so as to be an integer, and without saying any keywords, it's gonna be floating or it's gonna be a string. Just I assign by giving a floated format, and z, it's another variable to be assigned as hello string. So just simply applying 3 puts, we can see the result. Right? Okay. In other programming languages, if you use such a format, probably you would get type error, but Ruby program allows us to use this free type format without concerning any type inconveniences. I here place another puts here, so as to leave an empty line, and put x, y, z. This is gonna print the same, like this. It's up to you to apply 3 puts commands, or a single command with these arguments. Okay, let's go with our another demo. Here create a variable so as to be assigned as 59, and this is the message to be printed on the screen. Here is hashtag curly bracket age curly bracket years old. If you are familiar about other programming languages, you could probably know it as interpolation. This interpolation format is somehow basic in Ruby lessons, Ruby programming. So you are very easy how to print out as a string, including integer values or other numeric values. Just I will have to show this, the result. Okay, he is 59 years old. In a single command, this string will be printed including numeric values. Okay, let's go with our another file. Here I assign 5 for x and 2 for y. Here I would like to show you mathematical operations here. How come they will result will be by using float or without floating. Just here I add 2 variables, I subtract one another, I here multiply it and divide it. Just focus on this division operation, guys, because as you will see right away, okay, I'll show you. 5 divided by 2, actually it gives a floating point, 2.5 you will get. But in Ruby, this simple division will give an integer value, right? So instead of giving 2.5, it only gives without point 2. So this is not correct. So we have to convert one of the variables. In fact, just one of conversion one of them will be enough to get a floating point result. Just we could prefer to make it float value another one. So just here we get the 2 correct version. Just here I give a curious example. Actually the division is made, and after that I give direction to computer, please convert it to float. No use, because actually in computer memory it's stored as integer, so the decimal parts have already omitted. So just instead of using this format, this structure, you would be advised to use this format, right? Let's go with another example. Here I would like to show you the division with remaining value x percent y operation, and here our x variable equals to 9, y variable 5, and just I would like to print out, I would like to be shown the remaining value, division with remaining value x percent y, and after that I would like to give another example at the same within the same snippet. A equals to 2, b equals to 5, and push a to the point of b. This is exponentially. Okay, let's see the result of this program right away. Okay, just here the remaining as a result of this division is 4, and here I calculated it, and the result of this operation corresponds to equals to 32. Okay, let's go with the remaining parts of our snippet. I here use this notation. Probably you will be familiar about this notation. The variable, the value of variable will be increased by 1. This is a short format, and so I will apply division with remaining operation once again. Here a simple arithmetic, and I would like to get it printed the integer form, and here I make one of the variables in float format. So this is the correct result. just to be careful about that. This notation actually corresponds to 2 divided by 3, 2/3. Okay. Let's go with another example. I here declare 3 variables x, y, z, and here I would like to get them printed, and I here declare 3 of them in a short format in a single line. I would like to print the last one, or any one. Just I can show you the result by running this one. Okay, here 10, 20, 30 will be printed, and after that only the last one, z, the contents of z will be printed so as to 70. Okay, where we left, there we go. This is our next snippet. I here would like to use in a combined manner, and I here give an example for swapping values on a single command. I mean the value of x will be changed the value of the content of y. Here I dedicate 77 as x, and here 88, and before swapping I would like to get it printed the original values, so as to use these two commands, x, and please look this format. It is required to get it printed within a string as an integer value, and after that this format x comma y equals or assigns to y comma x. This is a magic command. It swaps interchange the values of two variables, and after swapping the values of x comma y will be like this, and I get them printed like this. So let's make it run and see the result. Okay, here just as I said before. Oops, what is that? Okay, just I prefer simply writing the values instead of leaving a paraphrasing like this. X equals to 77, y equals to 88, and after swapping the values of x comma y will be the opposite. Okay. In C programming language, you have to use the pointers so as to make such a simple, such a silly, easy example. That's the difference of Ruby from the other programming languages. It is up to you to eager to learn this easy programming language or not. I frankly, after Python courses, Python lectures, lessons, I preferred to learn this Ruby, so I found it very funny, and I enjoy it by using it, and I can say you will enjoy it step by step after you learn much more about Ruby programming, Ruby syntax. This is my idea. And let's go with other demo file. Here I use a combined arithmetic operation so as to be assigned to x variable, and here I made it printed, and here I use this format. Ruby's syntax is fun actually, because we are using quotation mark like this. We have to make it distinct from the existing one, so we use backslash here, so it runs and it makes error-free syntax printed, string printed, sorry, and puts text. And here I use this backslash command once again. I made it printed once again. Okay, let's go step by step. Let's run this part of the program, and after that we'll go further. Okay, just 5 times 4 equals to 20. Okay, and it's printed here. Ruby's syntax is fun. This string will be printed here by using this puts command, and here hello world text will be printed by using this line separation. And here where we go hide. Okay, just I can show you here. This is simple string concatenation, right? So there is an empty space here. Hi there will be printed after interpreting this puts command. And what is our next? Okay, here I assign 2 values for A and B variables. I here use the sum is hashtag A plus B, and again I assign some other values so as to be A's values and B, and to resolve this we will see step by step. That means just I would like to show this. Okay, and okay, let's see the result. Just I made some changes so as to be much more useful when I explain the effects of this syntax. Sorry. Okay. Just where to start with? Okay. Okay. Let's go with this first one. It is simple to see the effect. The sum is 7, right? And after that I use division operator, the operator for division. And here since I use decimal point here, a variable becomes a float value, becomes a floating value right away. So this division will give a floated point as a result. Okay, as you see. And here I made a mistake because this remaining this division with remaining, so it gave some errors because the dividing one must not be floating. It must be integer, in fact, so as to give a integer value, integer result. So 14 division with remaining 3 will give this result. That means 3.4 equals to 12. 12 plus 2 will give this result, 14. Thanks for your watching me, you guys. As a beginning, the first part of this video took some time so as to get familiar about IDE environment. And from now on, for the next video, I will not repeat the installation steps. Please keep this the very first video recording as a hint to establish or to install the required environment. And this is the end of this lesson. I would like to expecting you watching my next videos. Thanks for your watching, and thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed this first Ruby programming lesson. Don't worry, in some aspects that might sound a bit illogical from the point of view of previous designing aspects, but Ruby is in fact is easy to understand, easy to learn. It's gonna be much more comprehensible in next steps, and keep in peace and enjoy the remaining part of this good sunny day. Thanks for watching once again. Bye bye.